Hey, hi, hello, and happy Monday. I personally don't love Mondays. They just feel bad. There's a stigma behind them. I don't know. I'm sure most of you agree. I'm not even employed. I don't work. My Mondays are pretty much the same as my Fridays and Saturdays. Beyond the fact that everyone else feels sad and their gloomy vibe kind of kills my energy. So I'd like all my employed friends to start really taking one for the team. And while it sucks for them, it doesn't automatically suck for everyone around you. So maybe in the future we can try and tone down the gloominess. Let me appreciate the beauty in my Monday mornings. Just because you have to wake up and go to work for the first time in 2 days doesn't mean people like me, who are already burdened by the financial stresses of having no financials, like my day should be fine still. Let me be happy. I have plenty of other things that make me unhappy, and just let's calm down about Monday. Let's enjoy it. Let's treat it like Friday. Monday drinking should be back. Should be bigger than ever. Yeah, let's do it. So that ends that rant. What did I do to make my Monday better? Well, I got In-N-Out, and I love In-N-Out so much. I don't think people on the West Coast or like Texas, South, I guess now going into Tennessee, I don't think they realize how sad and bleak being raised in the Northeast of this country is. We don't have any special regional things beyond like Stewart's gas station. When I first tried In-N-Out, it honestly didn't impress me that much either because I was vegetarian. And I mean, a grilled cheese is good from there, but it's nothing fancy. However, the first time I had In-N-Out as a meat eater, I probably gained 20 pounds in a month because I ended up going there almost every single day. And I didn't even feel bad about it. I mean, it's so cheap. It is so good, though. There is nothing on the menu that doesn't make me happy. Granted, they only have like 2 or 3 things on the menu, but they do them all perfectly, and I hope they never change. The only thing I hope they do add is, let's get a dessert that's not a milkshake, because I love your milkshakes. They are good, but I try not to have milkshakes in general since they're about 7 million calories. So maybe we get a lighter cookie, maybe some type of, I don't know, we got burgers for the food there, so I mean, ice cream is the most stereotypical, like, American dessert, in my opinion, beyond like an apple pie. I don't know what else they could do, but let's get something on the menu. Honestly, with the Southern influence, let's get some churros on the fucking menu. I'm sure everyone will be thrilled about that. Man, In-N-Out, you just do it right. There's some, In-N-Out, H-E-B, I could, if I could go back 30 times in a row, and in all these scenarios, I don't have the money to live in New York City, I would move to the South immediately every single time. The second In-N-Out finally makes it to places like New York, life's gonna be different. They might have to change out that palm tree for something a little wintry. I mean, maybe a little pine tree for the north. It just doesn't make sense up there. And honestly, it's like a smack in the face to Northerners to see southern plants like that when you're stuck in the frigid Arctic temperatures from December to fucking April. What are the restaurants that are your local specialties or local exclusives? I know the Midwest, they got like Culver's. Obviously, Chicago, everyone talks about the random deep dish places like Giordano's or Illuminati's. I think there's more, but Portillo's, that cake shake was nasty. Should be ashamed of that, Chicago. Beyond that, there's like, I mean, the Southeast at Chick-fil-A, they've expanded a lot. They're pretty much everywhere now. We got Waffle House in the South as well. And then we got In-N-Out and Jack in the Box and Whataburger. None of these existed in the Northeast when I was growing up. I'm telling you, we have Stewart's gas stations on the east of New York, and then there's like Burn Dairy and Deli on the west side of New York. There's nothing happening there. They've forgotten about them. They said, no, we built our vacations in places we'd actually want to live, and beyond a 1-week camping or skiing trip, I'm never going to touch foot into your state during the winter time. It's heartbreaking, really. I had someone ask me this the other day, and this is why I'm so passionate about it. But I mean, let me look at these temperatures in New York, because they're gonna disgust you. They disgust me. So it's 84 degrees in Austin, where I'm at right now. Where I'm from, it's currently 39 degrees. It's gonna get to a low of 31. Where I went to college, it's 58 degrees. Not that bad for mid-November, but I'm sure it's gonna drop down, and I'm sure it just looks sad and unsaturated. The colors are bleak, just as the people at this time of year. I mean, it's 46 degrees in Chicago right now. That was my next top choice of where to move next if I weren't to have moved here. And I still might do that in the future, but I hate the cold. It's probably not worth it. And again, is there anything, I guess Chicago, no, you do have foods. We just mentioned it. And I like a deep dish, obviously. And I'm sure the locals agree. It's not like a actual thing you have most Fridays, but I could definitely see myself getting that a few times a year. I'd also really like to go to like a Cubs game. I think that'd be fun. But that's enough about my random Chicago passions and hopes. But yeah, please let me know what your local area's specialties are. What do you take people who, like your friends or out-of-state family, what do you take them? Where do you take them? What do you take them for, and where do you take them to really show them your local favorite things? The things that you would most miss about the area you live in if you, by some chance, moved across the country and never went back. Obviously, you can't go back. But the places you would go to and make sure to visit and see again in the future. I'm curious to know what all your local things are. But again, please comment that down below. And then if you want to subscribe and join me for the future weekday debriefs, just talking about random anything and everything. I mean, give me conversation ideas. I'll talk about it. You got something you like? I'll share my opinion. Not that you care, but you don't have to. That's the fun part of life. Anyways, as always, hope you had a great day. And if you didn't, well, we got tomorrow. We got Tuesday to look forward to. So have a good night.